Negative thinking is something everyone struggles with. When you have negative thoughts on yourself, a situation, or others, it can really bring down your mood. It's impossible to completely not have any negative thoughts, but you can do things to change these thoughts or make them affect you less. Here are 5 things you can do to deal with negative thoughts. 1. Use a grounding exercise to stay in the present moment. Grounding exercises are used to make sure you're anchored to the present. There are all kinds of grounding exercises, like taking deep breaths, focusing on your feet, or slowing down and describing your surroundings. Using a grounding exercise can be effective when you're dealing with anxiety due to negative thoughts. When you're thinking negative thoughts, you're almost always thinking about something that might not have happened. By using a grounding exercise to bring you out of your head and back into the present moment, your negative thoughts won't bother you as much. The reason this works is because the mind can only focus on one thing at once. If you're focusing on the present moment, your mind won't be able to focus on your negative thoughts. As for what grounding exercise you should do, that's up to you to figure out what works for you. Look up a list of grounding exercises and try some of them out to see which ones are effective for you. Whenever negative thoughts are bothering you, make sure to use a grounding exercise to get out of your head. 2. Express your thoughts and feelings. Bottling up your thoughts and feelings can be dangerous because you might end up releasing them in a way you don't want to. It can also negatively impact your day-to-day life if you keep those feelings or thoughts bottled up. When those thoughts or feelings are bottled up, you'll be constantly thinking about them. This is why it's important to express your thoughts and feelings. It prevents you from bottling up, and it can also improve your mood. You either talk to someone you trust about what you're going through or write it down in a journal. When you talk or write about what you're going through, it can help you relax and feel better. You won't think about those negative thoughts as much since you expressed yourself, and you can better understand what you went through. 3. Reframe the negative thought. Instead of feeling defeated or powerless because something bad happened to you, you can reframe it so it makes you feel more hopeful. Let's say you got fired from your job. After you're done feeling sad and defeated, you can reframe the situation to something more beneficial. Now that you lost your job, you can finally try to get your dream career or follow one of your passions. Aside from making sure you don't feel devastated, reframing the thought helps make sure you're not stuck in the past. When something unfortunate happens, it can be easy to be stuck in the past and think, if only this happened, or if only this didn't happen. Reframing the thought gives you something to focus on in the future. Going back to the getting fired from your job example, if you've reframed the situation, you now know what to do in the future. When you have a sense of direction and you know what you want or need to do, you won't be stuck in the past. 4. Do something you enjoy. The other methods are practical ways to deal with negative thoughts, while this one is more like a band-aid fix. I mentioned before how the brain can't focus on multiple things at once, and the concept still applies here. When you're doing something you enjoy, like a hobby, your mind will be focused on the task at hand instead of the negative thoughts. Your mood might even improve after you do something you enjoy. The reason why I still consider this a band-aid fix is because once you're done with what you were doing, you might still go back to thinking negative thoughts. This has happened to me before, where I would be doing something, and then once I stopped, I would go back to feeling terrible and think about negative things. Even though I consider this a band-aid fix that doesn't solve the problem, it's important for you to know that this can help provide you some relief. If you aren't ready to tackle the problem head-on, you can do this to give yourself some peace of mind. Once you feel better, you might be able to find a resolve to do things that can fix the problem. 5. Spend time with people that make you happy. If you're constantly around people who are negative, it will cause you to also be negative and lower your mood. Try to avoid spending time with people who are negative if you can, since their behaviors will rub off on you. Feelings and behaviors are contagious, so you're better off spending time with people that uplift you. By spending time with people who make you happy, you won't be thinking about negative thoughts. You might also get a chance to open up about what you're going through. I mentioned before how expressing your thoughts and feelings can help you stop negative thoughts, and the concept applies here. There's also a chance that the person you're spending time with can help you solve your problem. If you can't spend time with them physically, talking to them online can also be effective. Just talking to someone can boost your mood and take your mind away from the negative thoughts. It might feel hard to overcome negative thoughts when you're currently dealing with them, but it can be done. I hope these methods can be helpful. I would suggest you pick and choose the appropriate ones for the situation. I believe that can be the most effective way. Which tip was your favorite? Leave a comment below and check out the video on the end screen on how to stop overthinking everything if that's something you also struggle with.